Hi everyone. I wanted to check back in and let you guys know that it's been over 1 year since I've stopped having solid food, and I wanted to give you an update on how things are going. So I've written down a few things. There's a bunch of things I wanted to tell you guys about, and one of the things that I have noticed after a year of not having solid food is that I find more peace within myself, and there's like the happiness that comes from within my heart, and it's kind of permeates, and I feel this happiness and love in my heart. And then what I find myself doing is kind of spreading it out to others. So for example, when I was in like Moscow and I was in the trains and people were kind of sitting kind of very like serious and all that, didn't look like they were too happy. And so what I did is I kind of had this energy going through my system and then out through my system, in and out, and just kind of seeing if I can kind of spread that love out to others as well. So that's what I find myself doing quite often, actually. If I find that people may not be in the best of situations, then I try to send my love out to them. And people, yeah, this is another one. People around me generally tend to eat less. So, for example, if I'm sitting down, and my son also, when he's around me, he tends to eat less than what he normally would. And even when I'm around with friends and family, I find that they actually eat less. I'll just say, "Oh, I'm not hungry" or something, but I don't think they realize what's happening. But I am conscious of it, so I know that. That's probably because I'm sitting there with them, and that's why they're not hungry. So I recently went on a group tour to Eastern Europe, and I was with a group, and within the group I had a roommate, and my roommate told me that I have she has a very keen sense of hearing, so she says she can hear people breathing, and then she says that for some reason she can't hear me breathing, and she told me that I have really like deep, smooth inhalations and exhalations. So that was kind of good. And it's kind of good to go on a group, because I also found out from the group that they said that I can go in and out of the group without the group noticing that I'm leaving and coming. And so my nickname in the group was called Ninja. And everyone started calling me Ninja because I would leave the group and no one would realize. I would come back in the group and no one would realize. And also I've been told when I step, like when I walk, I'm very light on my feet. Another thing I notice is that when people are sitting and eating, I really see food as an addiction. When they're sitting and eating and they're gorging on their food, and I look at them and they're either overweight or they're obese or they don't look very healthy, and I just see them eating and eating and eating because I think that they feel that they need to eat. And it's just, I mean, normally you can see, okay, whatever, but nowadays it's just like glaring at me. And the general population, when I see people, I'm like, oh my God, people eat so much. Another thing is I these days when I get irritated, I instantly know why I'm irritated and what's causing it, and then I let it go. Whereas before, what would happen is I get irritated, I don't know why I'm irritated, and then it kind of lasts for a bit longer, and I don't know the root cause of it. But these days when I get irritated or something, it's like, this is why I'm irritated, this is the cause of it, let it go. So it's really simple. It's like my irritation only lasts for like a few minutes. It's like, I'm very irritated. Okay, this is, and it just, the answers just come to me like, oh, this is why you're irritated, and this is the reason for it, and just like, and then I just kind of let it go, and I feel the universe can handle my irritation better than I can handle my irritation, so I just kind of let it go, and I know what the reason for my irritation is, and so I'm like, okay, well, I understand that, and just kind of let it go, and because I know what the reason for my irritation, then I can look into it a little deeper and maybe not get irritated next time. I have really enjoyed my 1 year journey. So yay, I have changed so much, and just from my consumption of food and wanting food and all that, it's just, I have changed so much in this 1 year, and I feel like I've seen so much progress that I want to continue on this journey, and I don't think I'm going to stop and start eating solid food. I think I'm going to continue on and see where this journey takes me, and I'm going to try to go deeper and deeper and have deeper meditations, and just kind of be very mindful of what I'm putting into my system in terms of my thoughts, in terms of what I ingest and things like that. And so just see the environment that I have around me, and just see how much deeper I can get into this pranic journey. And so that's what I'm really looking forward to, and I'm really enjoying the space that I'm in. And there's just such a level of peace and happiness within me that and I'm always grateful every day for being on earth. And you know, actually, most days I think of my ayahuasca experience where I was not going to be on earth, and I don't know, it keeps bringing me back to how grateful I am to be here and to experience life, and life is a gift, and all that stuff that you hear, and I really feel it. So yeah, so I'm going to continue on this journey. It's been like 12 and a half months since I've not had solid food, and I'll continue on this journey. And I've seen so many changes within myself. And if you see my previous videos that I've done, you can see and follow the changes that I've been going through. You know, even my meditations have gone deeper. I did, my last video was on the meditation where I'm meditating, and I actually am not a physical body. I'm just vibrations and just thoughts and things. There's just so much more clear, and I just have so much happiness within me that it's just kind of hard to go back to where I came from. It's like, well, why would I do that? All for food. And even now I don't really seem to want solid food. I know there was a time where I had cravings and things like that, but I think all of those things are gone. I don't crave solid food, and you know, slowly I want to move away from even like the liquids and see, you know, how much deeper and I can get into this pranic journey. So yeah, so anyways, I wanted to thank you guys for watching and joining me along in my journey. And it's very nice for me to be able to share it with you guys and get your input and your feedback and all that. So yeah, I'm very happy and grateful that you guys are here watching my pranic journey, and it's nice to be able to share it with you guys. So thank you so much for watching.